How y'all doing today? Today is going to be a powerful day. If you're looking to learn something in order to go forward in life, you feel like you've been being held back, well, today this is going to help you out a lot. Today what we're talking about is energy. That big energy, that God energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who you're around, who you live around, who you work around, what school you go to. You got God energy. You have the same energy as the creator. Not the creator's energy, because you can't make a tree from nothing, of no seed. But you can plant a tree and water that tree and nurture that tree with God energy. Okay? So, today we're going to talk about the negative energy that's holding you back and the positive energy that could be propelling you forward in life. Okay? We're going to talk about the negative energy that's been keeping you in these emotional negative states. And we're going to talk about the positive energy that can put you into these positive states. Okay? So, we're going to deal with two of the biggest positives and the negatives that can affect you the most in life. And the negative that can affect you most in life is fear. So what I want you to say with me on the count of 3 is fuck fear. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Fuck fear. Okay? You want to start saying that every day. Why? Because fear brings doubt. Okay? And then, you know what happened? You start doubting yourself. You start doubting your gifts. You start doubting your skills. You start doubting your ability to love and to have relationships. You start doubting your ability to create and procreate. Okay? You start doubting your ability. And not only doubting your ability, you start doubting your creativity. You start doubting your own goals. You start doubting your own passion. I know, because this is the battle I fight every single day. But I fight it in a positive way. And I'm going to tell you about that once we get on the positive side of the scale. But let me bring you down this cycle of fear so you can get an understanding of like what's going on a daily basis with you. Okay? And so now this same doubt can bring in depression. And you say, how can fear lead to depression? When you fear the thought of not being in love and you doubt yourself of that you're the one that's wrong, right? Right? You're the one that's not loving people the right way. You're the one that's shortchanging yourself. Then you end up in a spot like, damn, I might never be loved. Who loves me? Depression. Nobody loves me. Depression. I don't get no likes on my pictures. Depression. I don't get no views on my videos. Depression. I still haven't got the job I wanted. I don't make enough money. Depression. You don't have to be depressed emotionally. We're talking about energy. Energy is currency, and currency is money, okay? So you can be depressed economically, okay? You can be depressed in your pockets. And so this fear that leads to this doubt, the doubt that leads to the depression is now, matter of fact, depression is like a disease, okay? And right here I got wrote down this ease, because I want to separate the word, because it's very important. It's not a disease, it's dis-ease, meaning you're not at ease. You're one or the other, okay? So, and how can fear bring disease? Easy. It's scientific studies. You can go look them up or whatever you want to do. You know, if you fear cancer, and you begin to overthink, right? About, oh, I don't want to get cancer. I don't want to get cancer. Oh, I might die if I get cancer. You can think cancer upon yourself. Okay? You can think a heart attack upon yourself. You can think a stroke upon yourself. Okay? And then we're going to think about fear creates overthinking. You doubting. You're depressed. You're dis-ease. Now you're overthinking. And for a second, I want to break down this word, because etymology is important. This word, overthink king. Overthinking. So what that tells me is, I'm a king that's overthin. I'm not fed well. I'm not decisive. I'm not intentions. I'm not eating. Okay? So when you're eating fear, you become thin. See what I'm saying? Do you want to be an over thin queen or king? Or would you just like to be a king or king in its own right, in its own authority, in its own glory and strength and power? Because you are. This negative energy got to go. So on the count of 3, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Fuck fear. So now we on to the good part of the equation. Positive energy. We going up now. Okay? So this positive energy is what you need to win. This positive energy is what you need to get into the field you want to get into the relationships you want to get into your life and yourself the way you want to. Okay? Because as it is, it shall be. So if you are in fear, then you will live a fearful life. If you're in faith and knowing, then you're going to live like you know. Okay? So what faith and knowing does is creates motivation. How could faith and knowing create motivation? Because once you know, once you're not focused on the bad outcome and you're focused on the good outcome rather than, okay, when I said your pockets was depressed, we're going to say, rather than focus on my pockets being depressed, you know you got skills and talent. And you know that if you walk in those skills and talents, it's going to develop and it's going to build currency. Okay? If you give value, if you know you're valuable, you can gain value. Okay? If you know the possibility of the money that's out there, that's with your name on it. Money has your name on it right now. The only reason you don't have it in your pocket is because you didn't go get it, or you didn't ask for it, or you didn't give value for it. Okay? So this motivates you because now instead of me being, oh, damn, I forgot a point. And so I forgot a point on the fear. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is one of my first videos. Y'all gotta, deal with it. I come back to it. So I'm gonna go back. And so this doubt, dis-ease, depression, and overthinking, which is fear, it leads to procrastination. And this is one of my biggest problems. And still to this day, I fight this every single day. Procrastination. How many people out there say, damn, I wish I would have done that yesterday. I should have did that a year ago. I should have did that 2 years ago or 2 weeks ago or yesterday or tomorrow. Stop procrastinating. But the reason you're okay with procrastinating is because you're in fear. You're living in a doubtful reality. You're living in a depressed world and you're overthinking everything. And when you're overthinking, you don't have no time to do action. You only have time to procrastinate because you're thinking. Okay? So now back to faith and knowing. So how does faith and knowing create motivation? Simple. Okay, people, my faith workers, the people that believe, okay? When you have something greater to believe in, you become greater. Okay? Because you want to rise to the occasion. You want to get what you believe. You are what you believe. Okay? And you are what you know. So if you know you are a potential millionaire, right? You are a potential wife. You are a potential husband. You are a potential 5 Fortune 100 company. You'll be motivated to wake up every day and put in that work. You'll be motivated to get your license in or your certification or whatever you got to do. You will be motivated to become the best woman or the best man for that lover you're seeking. You will be motivated to be the best family member, the best father, you see, the best son, the best daughter, the best mother. You'll be motivated because you know. You know. Okay? And so, knowing and faith brings ease. So it puts you in a state of at ease. Instead of dis-ease, you're at ease. So this is a state of creation. I'll put a C right here. When you're at ease, it's easier to create because you have clarity. Okay? It's like water. When water is moving and vibrating everywhere, it's no ease. When water's at ease, It's cool. It's calm. It's the sound of wisdom. And faith in knowing creates impression, not depression. Okay? Because the faith in knowing puts an impression in your mind, in your heart, and in your body. Okay? And that impression of if I change this about me, I can be here. If I do this differently, my relationship could be 20 times better. Okay? That's the impression. If I work out 3 times to 5 times a week, that impression will bring great outcomes. Okay? And so this impression then creates intention. Okay? Because now you're impressed with what you know and the faith you have. And this impression that the faith in knowing has created has now created intention. And now you're not waking up saying, if I did it yesterday, I did it tomorrow, or I don't think I'm capable. Maybe I got to learn more. Maybe I got to do more. I'm not successful enough. Instead of saying that, it's saying, oh, I am worthy of my goal. Maybe I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I intend to be there. So if I'm intended to be there, and I'm truly impressed by knowing my true outcome, my intent is to follow every and anything I can do to get to that outcome, unless death. Okay? And that's another subject I'll get to. People are not willing to die, even though they're dying every day, by living in fear, doubt, depression, procrastination, disease, overthinking. All of these things. Okay? And this intention, now every day you're waking up intentions like, okay, what school do I gotta go to? What course do I gotta get? Okay? Like, what do I need to get to where I'm gonna go? To get to what I think I know about myself. What I think I know about the outcome I'm capable of having. Okay? And that intention has now become action. Because now you're buying courses. Now you're working harder. You see what I'm saying? Now you're actually planning. Like I said, if you don't plan, then you're planning to fail. Okay? So this action is going to positive energy. You see how we going with this? This is why I want to do this, because this breaks it down for you so clear to where you can start catching yourself in these cycles. Hold on, let me see. Drop one there, one there. Because all day, every day we're in this cycle. Okay? Where it's fear. You feel what you think about, then you think about what you feel. You think about what you feel, then you feel what you think about. All over. But if you're living in fear, now you see. So now with the positive energy, that's action. With the negative energy, procrastination. You see how they both correlate with each other. So what's it going to be? Are you going to be the positive person here or the negative person there? You have a choice. And with me showing you this, now is the time to start adapting. Now's the time to start trading your depression for impression. Now's the time to start trading your doubt for motivation. Now is the time to start trading your procrastination for intention and action. Now is the time to trade your dis-ease and overthinking for clarity and positive goals. Okay? And action. So, motivation, when you're motivated and you're motivated about what you know, it creates a positive goal. So on this side, in fear, you don't even know what the goal is, because right now, your goal is only to get away from the fear as much as you can. Okay? So this positive goal gives you a sense of clarity. Okay? Because now you're clear about what you want. Okay? It's so fucking simple. Now you're clear about what you want. Okay? And if you're clear about what you want, and you then became intentions, now you're putting in action. It's action times clarity, knowing the outcome, and doing the work for the outcome. That's all this is, y'all. See what I'm saying? When you know, you can do. And if you do, you either fail. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I fail forward. I don't fail. I don't lose. I only learn. And this is this positive side of the scale. Okay? Because on this fear, you say, nah, I can never run my own business. I tried to sell t-shirts and I failed. Well, what did you learn? What did you do wrong? I sell clothes now. I'm still learning every single day. Yes, I make sales, but my company could be way bigger. So I'm steady learning. I'm always trying to adapt, add new partners in, and everything. So why you feel like you can do something one time and doubt yourself for the rest of your life? I don't care if you're 32. I don't care if you're 25. I don't care if you're 24 or 23. Now is not the time to doubt. Now is the time to have faith and to know and believe in yourself. And to wrap this up, what I want to say is be inspired. My name is Herman Carmouche, but you can call me Dr. Legacy. The way I build my legacy is by helping others build their legacy through all of my different companies, okay? My book, my Master of a Mindset coaching course, which is I run my clients through workshops like these and concepts like these. Depending on which client it is, everything is real specific to a client unless it's a group. My coaching, my book, my clothing, apparel, my brand, Embello, meaning, belief, love, and optimism. And those videos gonna come next when I explain to you my versions of meaning, belief, love, and optimism. Because I believe we need a foundation. And the foundation a lot of times is 4 corners. So I picked those 4 cornerstones, the characteristics of humans. So that's meaning, belief, love, and optimism. And once I break that down to you, you're going to see if you change the way you think, you can change who you are, you can change your lifestyle, you can change your outcome. It won't happen overnight, but day by day, hour by hour, and night by night, eventually it'll happen tomorrow. So be inspired to live, be inspired to do, be inspired to think, be inspired to love. Be inspired to be extraordinary because you are great. You live with the energy of the Creator. So create. Peace.